all. So I'm gonna do a quick tour of my Omnifactory world. Okay, I'll start at the first floor where it all started. So originally this was all tier 1 machines, and these are all my tier 2 machines. Tier 1 blast furnace, bunch of random gases. I have an auto lava generator in the nether, but it's not chunk loaded, so this doesn't work, but I'll get to that later. My chest, it's like random stuff. This is coal, this is rubber, this is all my nickels, food, and these are, this is nuclear trap, so it's blocks, useful ores, random ores, and blocks and ingots and nuggets. This is random good stuff, useful stuff. Ingots. I just launched a ton of tier 3 micro miners, and I'm only going to need a bunch more. And then a ton of dust. And 2 furnaces. I haven't made a multi smelter, and you can't make past tier 4 electric furnaces for some reason. So, distillery tower, and yeah, this is an auto quartz. I need a lot of quartz, and I don't even know if this is going to be enough for what I need. Alright, then tier 2. I have 2 ovens. When I had coal for power, this is what powered it. And I'd have creeper things. Here, give me a ton of coal. It was great, but then I had to go into a trash can, which is crap now. Originally, this was it would make quartz and then combine it with resonant ender to make the polymer clay. But now that I have tier 4 electrolyzers, I mean I've had them for a while, but it's really easy to get pulsating dust and it makes the polymer clay, which I have 10 simulation chambers to Omnifactory to make a ton of diamonds, and I have to make 15 of these to get what I need. I'll go over that later. Okay, I have clay going into an ender chest. Go over that later. And that's really that's all that this floor is. Just make polymer clay. And polymer clay is great. Alright, this is a tier 3 and 4 floor. So originally I had a blast furnace here, but I moved it. Originally, my original vacuum freezer was here as well, but I removed that. This is on the tier 3 machines. The only things I really use is the brewery and the ore washing plant and the chemical bath, because everything else I have upgraded. That's why my upgraded crafting tables here, and I don't even know what this thing is called. It's how I get argon, which is pretty useful. Cryogenic air distillation here. I need to automate this. I'm probably going to build a few more of these tomorrow. Compactor. I made all these machines. I have my whole thing here, and then this is half of my power. Numismatic animals, Enderium with all upgrades. It's also I have some loot fabricators, but I don't use them that much. Yeah, producing 200,000 RF to take right here alongside 3 Californium. They're not that big. I have a ton of extra pristine data models in here. Atomic reconstructor is in here, and I have this. And now I'm making powered emerald, powered lapis for atomic cores, and implosion compressor. Just my pet sheep. I actually forgot to put down here. I have a spawner right there, and somehow this sheep spawned up here. That's how I got mincemeat to get growth medium for tier 6 circuits. I don't know how the frick he got here, but I'll name him like Bob or something. Yeah, and tier 3 machines. Here's my tier 4 machines. This is all used. I have this full of sulfuric acid to help me with circuits. Everything else is really useless here. My crafting table. This is where I just dump a bunch of fluids. Inscriber. I have a capacitor bank to tell me when I'm out of power. Then inscriber bank. And this is what I used after chlorine, and I still have magnesium in it. But now I have an auto titanium. Alright, I'll go into that later. This is my tier 5 and tier 6 floor, which I can actually start that right now. I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm not making it. I'll do them all at once. I'll do it after this. These are all tier 5 machines. I mean, it's most of them. There's still a few that I'm missing. Like, I still use some of those tier 3s. These these are the main chests I use, like stuff that I currently need in the quest that I'm doing. And this is enough plates to make a 1 tier 8 micro miner, and I need 15 of those. I'll go over all that later. And then this is my, what is it, small microcontroller. I mean, I use it to launch tier 3s, but it's pretty useless other than that. Blast furnace, vacuum freezer, this is my main one, and I have another one up here, which doesn't have any. That one's around to keep off LUV. My draconic crafting, which is why I need 15 tier 8. Okay, I'll go with that at the end. An electrolyzer here that produces hydrogen and oxygen. Pretty basic. I mean, God, I can't say it's basic for someone who never plays the pack before, but yeah, it has a water generator coming in, and it produces hydrogen and oxygen, which most of the time I need a lot of. This is my tier 6. I only have 3 tier 6 machines. Compressor, something. I mean, tier 6 was hard because that's where you use the assembly machine, and it's a lot of work. But I have a ton of extra draconic stem cells. I made a lot more than I needed to. I'm about to make 8 wyvern cores set up there. So the assembly machine, it's 12 long. I don't know if I need to expand it in the future. What else? This got a ton of molds, and it has all the lenses in it. What else? I have down here. That's another. I have this that goes into the vacuum freezer to make frozen air, which then goes into here, which gives me noble gases. And then if I put the noble gases back in here, it gives me argon and a ton of other stuff. Back here. This is my nuclear reactor. I love nuclear reactor. I love nuclear craft. I don't have any fuel in it because you can't fully automate fuel in this pack, which sucks. But yeah, I put enough cooling in it that it will be able to cool whatever fuel. I mean, I don't really care about the power. I'm gonna need it to make like a ton of Californium to make in like ultimate materials and infinite catalysts or whatever those are called. I haven't really looked much into the future yet. All of my CEFs up until tier 7 or tier 6. This is the last one. The other one uses tier 5, which I'll explain when I get up there. But yeah, this one it cools minus 31k, and like the hottest fuel is like 30k, so pretty good. Alright, now up here it's the automation. This is where the automation stuff is. This one automates. This is basically like half of the draconium automation. So I'm gonna explain it. I love this. I love automating stuff. Dragon scales. This gives coal to make carbon dioxide, which makes methanol. The clay from down there comes in here, makes clay dust, makes sodium, which makes sodium hydroxide, which I have crafted into auto, which makes the biodiesel, also makes glycerol, which I have stored in there. That's prioritized. If this is full, it goes into a trash can. And this half makes nitric acid. Yeah, the fish goes into fish oil. The sulfur gets into sulfuric acid, which combined with acetic acid, which is half of this part over here. Carbon monoxide and hydrogen makes acetic acid. And the last thing here makes saltpeter, which makes nitrogen. And the nitrogen makes nitrogen dioxide, which makes nitric acid, which makes tetranitromethane, which combined with the diesel, it goes upstairs, but then it goes into 2 ender tanks, which continue upstairs. Not upstairs. So yeah, this is where the ender tanks come in. They make nitric acid, nitro diesel. I'm sorry, which goes into an ender tank, which goes into the blast furnace it's making right now. And then the blast furnace with the dragon scales, it cools the draconium, and then draconium goes in there. So you need the nitro diesel to smelt the draconium, and to cool it you need cryothium, which up here this automates cryothium. Crafting the cryothium bits and smelts it into molten cryothium, goes into here, and It's very slow, but it gets the job done. I would never be able to make this much by myself. Okay, so forgot to mention down here. Down here we have one loot fabricator along with 4. Can't really get. I have to find it. Along with 4 simulation chambers, which for later on, all of the extraterrestrial matter gets into this ender chest. You'll talk about that more later. So yeah, this is the entire farming for auto zirconium, and most of my simulation chambers put all the matter in a trash can, but there are some that don't. So yeah, upstairs here, medium microverse projector, large microverse projector, fusion reactor. This is tier 1. I haven't looked into the other ones yet. My ZPM uses tier 5 batteries because right now ZPM batteries don't actually work. I don't know why. I don't know if it's gonna get fixed, but it sucks. I spent like a day making half of what I needed. Half of 4 ZPM batteries. I made all the plating, and the other stuff would have been. I was about to do that, but then I tried it in a single player world, and it just doesn't charge. I don't know if it's a bug, but yeah, ZPM for doing this. This is how I'm gonna launch tier 6. I have to use this for tier 4 through 6, and then this is 7 through 9. I need to make a UVCF and throw that in there because I'm pretty sure in order to launch tier 8, you need 250k. And this is at 130k, 131 or whatever. Yeah, fusion reactor. It's a freaking mess right now. I got neodymium in there, helium 3 carbon. I mean, it's so messy. Like golden hydrogen. I've been saying this for a few days, but I need to clean this up. I need to, yeah. So, that's really all the machines. Just kidding. Yeah, all the way down here, and we go down. Oh, before we go down one floor, table. I have chunk loaders everywhere. To the moon, to the end, my bed, cake. I mean, this is pretty useless stuff. I mean, here, look at all these liquids. I made a ton of. So whenever you actually place a tank down, I don't know if this is a bug, and then you pick it up, it doesn't stack. So whenever I accidentally do that, I just add another one. I made a few stacks of tanks the other day when I was making a ton of nether stars. I mean, I had to make like 2,000 nether stars with a lot of sulfuric acid. So yeah, other stuff. The zirconium is automated. I'm gonna go back to that before I go downstairs, but yeah, I have $330,000 diamonds, which is just about what I need to make all of the micro miners. But I need for here, so I need the gases that this produces: carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide. It produces methanol, sulfuric acid, acetic acid, which is all just extra stuff where if I need it, I can come up here because it is clogged. Glycerol to make epoxy, which helps a lot. Sodium nitrate, like this is, I'm so proud of this machine. Then it makes, I have ethanol too, but I don't think that's that useful. Yeah. I need a ton of these so I can launch micro miners. I can craft them with Enderman ones, but it's a lot easier. Alright. So, this, like I said, I love automating stuff, so we're gonna go down here. And I'll start over here. So this is all key stuff, like, I mean, I'll go on tin, silver, copper, gold, iron, lead, redstone, aluminum, emerald, glowstone. I need a ton of diamonds, so I put a quantum tank, that's diamonds. And then all 4 rods on one. Then over here, automated deuterium. I just did this yesterday, last night. So this is only going to fill up more. And what is this? This is lava crystals. I need these to make, I need compressed blocks to make weapon cores, so I make it's probably best to automate it, because they're really annoying to me. Now, unfortunately, you can't completely automate titanium. You need rutile, so whenever I get rutile, I just throw it in this chest, rutile dust, and it will make it into the titanium tetrafluoride, which will go in here, and then you can just recycle that, and you get everything back. But the carbon and the rutile, which I have carbon automated here. This is the coal from the draconium farm. It's the same ender chest. It barely uses it up there, and it barely uses it here. But this gives me also infinite carbon dust, which is great. This also gives me infinite quartz. Although, like, right now, it's still going because I just have to use a ton. I mean, it's not infinite, I filled the thing upstairs. But then, yeah. Alright, next machine. All of this, I also have been pumping into this as a priority, and if these are full, then it goes into the trash can. Alright, where does the next one start? The next one starts right here. I have different TAFs for all of them. Cobble into gravel. This is an auto platinum and tungsten. Makes it into endstone. This is the output from the Enderman farm. From the ender pearls upstairs and make polymer clay. Instead of going into a trash can, they go into here, which gets auto crafted into endstone, which gets crushed, which gets centrifuge, which makes platinum and sand dust, which goes into here. It's all going into the trash here. This is completely full. This is the first ever automation that I made, other than after the draconium. We also have unlimited helium from this. I have this in a ender tank. I don't know why. But hydrogen, oxygen, make tungsten. Yeah, got a ton of tungsten. Platinum dust makes it into platinum dust. Or, you know, small piles into regular platinum dust. Platinum ingot. Got a ton of platinum. Alright, next thing, I got more of the clay. It's the same ender chest because it really doesn't get used. This one is on disabled overclocking. It makes it into clay dust. It filters out the lithium and the silicon because I have the sodium upstairs and aluminum dust from the guardian up there, over there. So I don't need the other two. So, and I mean, since it's constantly running, I just disabled overclocking. Save power. Yeah. Over here is auto obsidian. Plays into magma block. It's a lava. It's obsidian. Yeah. Love obsidian. Before we get into the other stuff, this is the end steel cable from the tier 4. Let me go back up. Yeah, it goes down all the way here. I have a separate CF for this, and then it goes all the way down. Yeah, goes down to the basement and the hole in the floor. That's what powers the electrolyzer for this tier 4 electrolyzer, so it makes a ton of hydrogen, and this, which makes the tungstate into tungsten. Yeah, this makes it into tungstate. I don't know what the difference is, but like IRL, but they did it here, so. Yeah, I'll get into that. I hate that noise. This is a luminescence farm, where, fortunately, you can't fully automate luminescence. So you insert apatite into this chest, and it will do everything. It makes sulfuric acid, it makes... This is what you put the... Wait. Yeah, this makes sulfuric acid. This is where you put the apatite. This is where the apatite goes, and then this is where the phosphoric acid would go. After I put in the apatite, I don't have any apatite. The hydrochloric acid will go in here as a priority, and if it's full, it'll go in there. Also get unlimited energetic blend from this, because I have a glowstone and witch thing going in a mixer. 2 witches. Yeah, glowstone, redstone, yeah. Because it's 2 witches. And then auto aluminum, I have guardian somewhere here. Another chunk loader. And that's where the luminescence comes out. It's like if I throw a stack of apatite, it'll be a ton of luminescence, which is great. Then over here, this one is auto steel, creeper, and zombie, iron, coal, wrought iron, coal dust, steel, steel baby, and wrought iron as well, which is nice because wrought iron is very useful. I mean, not as much, but what is this? This is half of the black steel. Yeah, I automated the black steel already. So what is this part? Wait, this part automates the steel, which goes into a macerator. Steel dust. This part automates red coal. It's just a coal, and this is zombie and coal as well. And this goes into there, which I forgot. It's a filter where it filters out the. It only takes. It's a vacuum chest. It only takes in the void crystals. Void crystals in there. And then over here is silver, copper, gold, gas, spider, and guardian. So that, well, it makes it into electrum, which makes it into black bronze, which all of those four materials go into this mixer, which makes it into black steel. I'm such a nerd. And the last thing is nickel. Yes, you can't actually automate nickel in this pack. The only way to, I mean, you can't do it like the other ones. The only way to do it is you make a slime data model. This is for people who play the pack and didn't know. But slime data model into a nickel coin, and then you know, smelt the coin and solidify it into an ingot. And boom. This has been going for a few days, and it is very slow. But I don't think I'm ever gonna need that much nickel. So lastly, where am I? Well, let's take a look at the quest. I finished all of this early game. I didn't do any of the applied energistic because I hate having to make a ton of 64K item storages. Even if I automate it, then I'd have to make a ton of drives, and I'm gonna run out of space for those drives, and it's still not gonna be enough because I have so much automation. Where like the autocrafting is great, but like I'm fine doing it by myself, honestly. So I can need like 300,000 diamonds, and I have to make like 200,000 of that in the box, which is gonna be really annoying, but it'll be fine. I'll be able to do it. Into the microverse. Did most. I haven't done this. I mean, this is really easy. I can do this whenever I want. First micro mining. Still gonna make this. I haven't made a space station yet. I haven't made more ore and oil chambers. I get the point of this, but I really don't get the point. And like, that's where I am now. I haven't made a lunar mining station. I don't really see why I need to. I mean, I'm gonna do it eventually, but I need to make Omnium soon. But anyways, so yeah, fusion reactor. I need one. I need a EV power storage. I can do this whenever I want. I might do this after actually, but I just launched my Tier 7 microminer last night. It took me a while to do it because I had to upgrade my draconic crafting to do stuff, and it was really annoying. But now I need to upgrade it again, which is why I need. Let me go back up in chat. I put this in before. 15 Tier 8, 14 Tier 7 microminers, which is absolutely great. Because I need chaotic fusion injectors. I need 10 of these, and also to make the neutronium solar panel. And in order to make Tier 8, you need a crystal matrix, and I can go through that for people who don't know. In order to make crystal matrix, I need so much of this. I need exquisite diamonds, which the only way to do that is by launching Tier 1 or Tier 3. Tier 3 is just more efficient. And yeah, and I need thousands of these, and I did the math. I haven't done much of the other math on like how many nether stars I need, but I need 75 Tier 3 microminers, which is crazy. And yeah, and then the end game. I can probably do so much of this if I wanted to. Like stabilize freaking helium. Like I can do that. Night slime. How do you? Yeah, I can do this. 13. Juniper. Cool. Cool. That's cool. Yeah, can't wait to get this. I can't wait to get all this in creative mode. I love that about this pack. The end game is literally creative mode. Yeah, up here, I haven't made a tier 8 circuit, or a second tier 8 circuit yet. I have 10 tier 7 circuits, so I'm pretty sure I have enough to make a tier 9 circuit. But yeah, and I still have to make this. And I have to make this, which I don't think I want to because it has power. I have angel wings. And this takes an angel ring, so I don't want to have to make another angel ring. So and these are all the circuits that I use right now. And I think that's it. I have my this is my launch pad that I got to the moon with. I have a teleporter to get to the moon now. I still haven't brought my rocket back. This is still filled with old strange team down too because I did it so long ago. I'm having rocket fuel. I just used it. There's my spacesuit. I went in. I thought I had enough rocket fuel to get back, but I didn't. But luckily, I brought one of these to come back. So now my rocket is just on the moon. Great. Yeah, I think that's it. This is auto trigger game farm Goris. Okay, yeah, before. Oh yeah, I don't know if I'm here. This is how I get on my GP. So many watermelon. And this is one. So literally, lightning struck my cow pen. This was completely full, and lightning struck my cow pen. Like that's never happened before. Like you can still see some Roman cows. It's crazy. That's how I get all my rubber, and yeah, that's it. I've worked so hard on this, and like I can't wait to freaking finish grinding it, and I can't wait to finish it. It's going to be the most satisfying feeling ever. One more thing I do want to go. I forgot to show this before. I have my turbine thing, which doesn't. So turbine has durability. I didn't really automate it, but if I automate like a steel turbine, I can probably automate this and produce a ton of power with the fusion reactor. But I also have 2 draconic solar panels producing, 100 KRF per tick. Only during the day though. So, wow. I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this, but I don't even know how many people have beaten Omnifactory. This is Omnifactory. I'm gonna put it in the title. It's great. I love this pack. They did a great job. I do hope they fix the ZPM battery bug though, because I know I'm not even gonna get into that. I think if a developer is watching, they should know what I'm talking about. So yeah, this is my Omnifactory world. I'm probably gonna do a couple more checkups before I finish the pack, because I still have a lot of automation to do and a lot of other stuff to do. So that's it for now, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.